Hello everybody and welcome back. Last time we explored a little bit more of Suhala Desert and we also went through some explanations of a few of the tri-elemental classes, as well as I showed my failed attempt at the RNG method for the Orgloves. Today we're going to explore even further the continent of Gondwana, and so we'll be leaving Suhala Desert. Alright, so our only way now is east, and we should soon be reaching Suhala Gate. What is the meaning of this? Is that the autumn? What has happened to the gate? There was a strange group, no papers. They wanted to pass. Autumn. We tried to hold them back, but they were too powerful. They had strange powers. We were no match for them. It must have been Felix, most likely. Yeah, no one else is capable of this. After we find Sheba, we must track down the monsters that did this. We must get to Babi Lighthouse as soon as possible. Yes, but we cannot leave the soldiers like this. We're okay, don't worry about us. Get after them, please. But that would be... We are bested in battle, but we will survive. Now go! If they have done anything at the lighthouse, it will be our... He's right. We got to stop them. We're going after them, right, Isaac? Alright, so it seems that Saturus and Menardi's group just went by here. Which, one thing I want to point out, I find it always very odd that they refer to that group as Felix group, as if he's the biggest threat out of all of them. But whatever. And here you can see we have quite a large area, and well, never mind. We have a new enemy. This is a gnome wizard. It is level 24. It has 215 hit points, 32 synergy, 257 attack, 74 defense, 122 agility, and 8 luck. Its elemental resistances are 72 Venus, 100 Mars, 48 Jupiter, and 72 Mercury, and it has a Venus elemental power of 100. It normally yields 219 experience points, which then become 284 if we finish him off with a Jupiter gem. It drops 176 coins, which then become 228, and there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become a 1 in 8 that it will drop a crystal powder. Now, as for his commands, he has a basic attack, and there's a 37.5% chance that he'll use that. He has the Mother Gaia synergy, which is a Venus attack with a power rating of 100 at a cost of 17 synergy. Has a range of 5, and there's a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. And then he has the Sleep synergy with a 25% chance that he'll use it, and the Impact synergy with also a 25% chance that he'll use it. And we get to attack first, so we actually get to showcase some of our new synergy. Let's see here. I already shown Cutting Edge, so I guess I'll just show the other ones. And let's use Blue Bolt, why not? And Wind Slash. That's quite a lot of damage. Alright, so we can go down those vines, but if we drop here, we have a chest. And we got a mint. Now we can climb back up. And proceed east. And I believe we have a bunch of slopes to slide down. And if we drop by the third one here, we have a Mercury gem. And of course this guy is hostile. So, this little guy is called Do. He is level 24. He has 654 hit points, 59 synergy, 281 attack, 77 defense, 172 agility, and 19 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 25 Mars, 100 Jupiter, and 193 Mercury, and it has a Mercury elemental power of 125. It normally yields 606 experience points, which then becomes 787 if we finish him off with a Mars gene. He drops 484 coins, which then becomes 629, and of course he doesn't drop any item. Now, as for his commands, he has the basic attack with an 11% chance that he'll use it, the Frost Sphere synergy with a 20.7% chance that he'll use it, the Ice Horn synergy with an 18.3% chance that he'll use it, the Hail Prism synergy with a 16% chance that he'll use it, the Glacier synergy with a 13.7% chance that he'll use it, and he has a new synergy that we haven't seen yet, the Deluge, which is a Mercury attack with a power rating of 120 at a cost of 20 synergy, has a range of 5, and there's an 11.3% chance that he'll use it. And of course, as every Jin has, he possesses the Flee command, and there's a 9% chance that he'll use it. Alright, so let's see if we can actually get rid of him. And I think I just realized that since I traded Jins around, I don't actually have access to... yeah, I do not have access to sleep. So I might have to... I wonder who has Mist now. Not Isaac, so Isaac can attack. I'll use Mist with Garrett, just to see if I can put him to sleep, just in case. And let's use Eruption. So it's funny to see change now. Mia, which is usually our third, quite a slow character, is now the fastest in the group. And Garrett remains the slowest. Yes, alright, we should be fine. I doubt I'll get the chance, but let's see if I can get Mist back before this battle is over. And he woke up, but he should be finished here. Yeah. The Mercury Jin do join Isaac. Alright. So, first let's do this. And let's go into some more detail about this little guy. So, his battle effect is that he revives a fallen party member, and there is an 80% chance of success with 80% of that fallen party member's hit points. So it's slightly better than Quartz, but it's still not as effective as the revive or simply using a Water of Life. But it's not a bad ability. As for the set stat bonus, it provides a plus 13 to your base hit points, plus 4 to your base synergy, and plus 4 to your base agility. So, and one more thing, if you notice, now that Isaac has 7 Jin, there doesn't seem to be any more room for him to carry anymore. That is because the limit of Jin in the first game is 28, meaning that we're only missing 3. And since we now have 7 Jin, in this case, we do have access to one of the 2 tri-elemental classes that we're missing, but I'm going to wait until we have all the Jin in the game to go over those, as well as the final ranks that we can achieve in the dual elemental classes. So, let's continue here. Alright, so on to our right we have a cave. Going through this cave is completely optional, but it does give you a neat little cutscene, so I'm going to go this way. And here we have a new enemy. This is a Cannibal Ghoul. It is level 23, it has 249 hit points, no synergy, 274 attack, 82 defense, 80 agility, and 1 luck. Its elemental resistances are 25 Venus, 7 Mars, 48 Jupiter, and 72 Mercury. And it has a Venus elemental power of 100. It normally yields 194 experience points, which then become 252 if we finish him off with a margin. It drops 160 coins, which then become 208, and there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become a 1 in 8 that he will drop an antidote. As for his commands, he has the basic attack and there's a 50% chance that he'll use it. He has the Cannibal Fang monster skill with a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. He has the Decompose monster skill with a 25% chance that he'll use it, and the Ally Search monster skill with a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. Alright. So in this case, let's actually use some other synergy besides Death Plunge. Let's try Punji Trap here. And let's use Mad Blast, and sure, Frost Sphere, why not? I'm not really focusing on what are the most effective, I'm just trying to showcase as much as possible, all the different ones. Alright, I believe I should do it. Yeah. And Isaac level up and learn a new move, Thunderbolt. Alright. Let's continue down here. And we have a bunch of glowing rocks that remember synergy crystals, and we have one right here. As well as two new enemies. First off, we have the Horn Ghost. It is level 23. It has 263 hit points, 32 synergy, 268 attack, 78 defense, 116 agility, and 5 luck. Its elemental resistances are 48 Venus, 72 Mars, 7 Jupiter, and 100 Mercury. And it has a Venus elemental power of 100 and a Mercury elemental power of 95. It normally yields 199 experience points, which then become 258 if we finish him off with a Jupiter gem. It drops 166 coins, which then become 215. And there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become a 1 in 8 that he will drop an elixir. As for his commands, he has the basic attack and there's a 50% chance that he'll use it. He has the Haunting monster skill, which may inflict haunt status and has a 25% chance that he'll use it. And he has two synergies, the Ice Horn synergy with a 12.5% chance that he'll use it, and the Hail Prism synergy with also a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. And our other new enemy is the Nightmare. It is level 24, it has 258 hit points, 28 synergy, 287 attack, 89 defense, 138 agility, and 13 luck. Its elemental resistances are 72 Venus, 100 Mars, 127 Jupiter, and 100 Mercury. And it has a Mars elemental power of 85 and a Jupiter elemental power of 100. It normally yields 241 experience points, which then become 313 if we finish it off with a Venus gem. It drops 198 coins, which then become 257, and there is a 1 in 64 chances, then becoming a 1 in 16, that it will drop a Healing Ring, which is an item that, when equipped, does not provide any stat boost, but it can be used from your inventory to restore 70 hit points. As for his commands, he has the basic attack and there's a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. He has the Hard Render monster skill, with a 12.5% chance that he'll use it. The Fireball synergy with a 25% chance that he'll use it, the Shine Plasma synergy with a 25% chance as well, and finally the Bind synergy with also a 25% chance. Alright, so we're running into a few new enemies here. Let's actually show off Thunderbolt here. And let's see... Actually, where have we? I just realized that the bar is a bit beat up, so I'm going to use Wish Well with Garrett. And let's use Blue Bolt and Eruption. So yeah, we may notice if Nightmare actually uses Shine Plasma, but the animation for Thunderbolt is pretty much the same as Shine Plasma. No, well. Oof. Alright. Let's just go. A round of regular attacks should do it. So, let's heal up here. One more. There we go. And now we're fully healed. Nice. Look at this! What happened? Bobby's ship. Perhaps it is time. Isaac, take this. Try to use it. Isaac got the black orb. Now use it on the ship. So it would seem that this pixelated thing is Bobby's Lemurian ship. The wreckage of a ship scuttled off the coast. And we were given by Eodon here a black orb that controls the ancient ship. So let's try using it. What is the matter? Strange. Nothing happened. What does it mean? Could Bobby have been wrong? No, Not Bobby. I was wrong. It is not yet time. We must press on to Bobby Lighthouse. I will take that back, for now. You return the black ore. We'll return to the ship later. So yeah, this is just a neat little scene, and the mystery of why the black ore didn't seem to work will be revealed soon enough. But this is a small cutscene that you can completely miss, so yeah. And also, every time you re-enter the cave, that synergy crystal reappears, so this is actually a pretty good place to train and level up, which I might do off screen soon enough. And speaking of training, here we have two new enemies. First off, we have the Mole Mage. It is level 24, it has 199 hit points, 14 synergy, 265 attack, 47 defense, 74 agility and 4 luck. Its elemental resistances are 48 Venus, 25 Mars, 72 Jupiter and 48 Mercury, and it has a Venus elemental power of 100. It normally yields 191 experience points, which then become 248 if we finish him off with a Mars Gen. It drops 132 coins, which then become 171, and there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become a 1 in 8 and it will drop an antidote. As for his commands, he has the basic attack and there's a 37.5% chance that he'll use it. He has the Worms monster skill at a 25% chance that he'll use it, the Mad Spatter monster skill with also a 25% chance, and finally he has the Mad Growth synergy with a 12.5% chance that he will use that. And our other new enemy is the Earth Golem. It is level 23, it has 298 hit points, no synergy at all, 299 attack, 114 defense, 70 agility and 5 luck. Its elemental resistances are 193 Venus, 100 Mars, 25 Jupiter and 100 Mercury, and it has a Venus elemental power of 120. It normally yields 218 experience points, which then become 283 if we finish him off with a Jupiter Gen. It drops 183 coins, which then become 237, and there is a 1 in 128 chances that then become a 1 in 32 that it will drop a Giant Axe, which is an artifact weapon that provides a stat boost of plus 114 to your attack, has an unleash with a 35% chance called Meltdown, which deals an extra 47 Mars damage and might lower a target's defense rating by 25%. And there is also an RNG method to get the Giant Axe, which I'll go into detail at a later time, just to avoid the mess that was the previous one. Now, as for his commands, he has the basic attack and there's a 75% chance that he'll use it, and the Truncheon Fist, which is the very same attack that the regular Golem had, which is a Venus attack with an additional 60 damage and it may reduce a target's hit points to 1, and there's a 25% chance that he'll use that. So yeah, once again we have another enemy that actually drops a piece of equipment that is going to become much of a trend from this point onward. Alright, let's see here. Let's use Prior and Blue Bolt and Eruption. Wow, only 30 damage. That was pitiful. That was quite a lot, but luckily it did not reduce Isaac's to 1, so that's fine. And get our level up. Nice. Alright, so let's continue onward. And we have yet another new enemy. This is a Goblin. It is level 24, it has 268 hit points, no synergy, 289 attack, 91 defense, 83 agility and 3 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 72 Mars, 48 Jupiter and 72 Mercury. It normally yields 221 experience points, which then become 287 if we finish him off with a Jupiter Gen. It drops 170 coins, which then become 221, and there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become a 1 in 8 and it will drop a Bile. As for his commands, he has only the basic attack, so it should understand 100% chance that he'll use that move, but he may at random use either a Bile or an Elixir, so nothing particularly threatening here. And we get to attack first. So let's go ahead and use Death Plunge. I want to get rid of the Golem first of all, because he is the bigger threat by far. So I'll focus on him. Alright. Let's use regular attacks on the goblin. And there we go. Alright, so now we can proceed by going up the vines. And have yet another collapsed soldier. Venus Lighthouse was attacked by strange wanderers. And there he goes. So it would seem that Saturas and Menardi were quite little in their approach to Venus Lighthouse. Speaking of which, there it is. Venus Lighthouse entry. The very same line of dialogue and the very same faith. Babi's soldiers are all colossal victors. How could anyone beat all of us? Who were they? Nice callback to what we learned, that all or at least most of Babi's soldiers are participants or previous winners of Colossa. Oh, how could they attack mere scholars? Those barbarians! They are already headed for Babi Lighthouse. Yoram, be happy. The entrance to Venus Lighthouse is open. After years of study, our dreams have at least come true. I waited so long to see what it's like inside Venus Lighthouse, but I cannot even move without feeling terrible, terrible pain. How? How did they open the door to Venus Lighthouse? So, here we have a bunch of the scholars that we saw at Babi's castle, and it would seem that they have been studying Venus Lighthouse. Kraden told them to stop, but they attacked anyway. Attacking scholars. How vicious! Kraden went inside, but then came back and said this isn't the entrance. But we searched the lighthouse and there's no other entrance. So, we have finally reached Venus Lighthouse. Unfortunately, it is not nearly as straightforward and easy to climb as Mercury Lighthouse was. So we will be going back and forth between here and Babi Lighthouse. And if we inspect this wall here, there are words carved into the relief. If you seek to climb Venus Lighthouse, first seek the power within. To obtain this power, see with the eyes of truth. Then the way shall open. But the path I reveal is not the beginning. The true beginning lies down ancient pathways on distant soils. So, we are told to use the power of reveal. So, as you may have guessed, now we have a chest here. And we got the carry stone. So, this is a very important item. It bestows carry when equipped. And with that, we now have all the synergies that can be obtained in this game, or at least all the utility synergies. So technically, if we were to go back to Crossbone Isle, we could actually explore it fully. But I'm going to hold off on that for a little while. So, we're going to ignore Venus Lighthouse for the moment and proceed east, because there is not much we can do about it right now. And here we have a town. More of Toldy's soldiers lay defeated. Is this more of their work? Most likely. That voice, it's Yoram. You survived. We suffered great losses. Were you fighting a group of 6 people? There were 7. You survived as well. There were 7. Is this the same group you were following before? I'm certain of it. One of them must have been Sheba. Sheba, you say. Is this true? The scholar Kraden was protecting her. I am sure it was Sheba. Did you hear that, Isaac? What do they want with Sheba? No idea. Sheba. They all... Once they finish with us, they head for Babi Lighthouse. What do they hope to find at Babi Lighthouse? They spoke of the ruins beneath the lighthouse. Ruins? Of course! The foundations of the lighthouse. And Farhan, the master of the Libero, followed them into the ruins. I see. Farhan too. Isaac, we must head for Babi Lighthouse as well. Are you concerned about these soldiers? We're fine. You must hurry to the lighthouse. The lighthouse. Sheba. If anything happens, just hurry. Even the soldiers insist, Isaac. Come on. Alright. We finally got out of Suhala Desert, and after traversing Suhala Gate and exploring just a tiny bit of Venus Lighthouse, we managed to reach the town of Lalibero. Next time we're going to further explore Lalibero and the Babi Lighthouse. See you guys then.